from the desert's news leader, KESQ News Channel 3 at 11.
Hello, I'm Tamara DeMonte.
And I'm John White. A judge found major problems in the way the Riverside County District Attorney's Office investigated a high-profile case.
The same judge gave a rare finding of innocence to a former DA investigator once accused of beating his wife. News Channel 3's Nathan Baca is live with more on what this means and how it can affect several other major cases. Nathan.
This could impact cases in Desert Hot Springs and ongoing FBI investigations. It was one thing for the spousal abuse and perjury case against former DA investigator Luis Bolanos to be dropped. It's a rare moment when a California Superior Court judge issues a factual finding of innocence. It also highlights major holes within the local legal system.
Hi, my name's Steve Owen.
Former DA investigator Luis Bolanos has reason to be relieved now that a Superior Court judge finds there was no credible evidence against him and that he is factually innocent after a 2005 arrest for allegedly beating his wife and lying under oath. The Riverside County District Attorney's Office is singled out for having no reasonable cause to believe the charges against Bolanos were ever true. And the State Attorney General's office is targeted by the judge for rubber stamping an incomplete investigation.
I like to get my 3 years back, my family's 3 years back. I like to give my children the quality of life that we had prior to this nightmare starting.
Before apparently wiping out his entire family in a 2005 massacre, DA investigator David McGowan was Bolanos' former partner. Bolanos filed this affidavit stating that their bosses illegally pressured McGowan to change reports in the case involving former Desert Hot Springs officer David Gallardo. Gallardo says he lost his job in an attempt to cover up major problems of corruption and sexual crimes inside the DHS police force. The DA's office went after Bolanos in 2005, arresting and firing him. But key witnesses told News Channel 3 and the FBI that Bolanos' ex-wife was used by the DA's office in a slanted investigation against Bolanos.
She perjured herself and she hasn't even got a slap on the wrist, and this man for 2 years has been crucified. Then where is the justice?
The Deputy Attorney General who prosecuted Bolanos had a history with him. During the 2002 investigation of DA investigator Dan Ryder for shooting a man in Coachella, Michael Murphy with the State Attorney General's office refused to listen to evidence from then Sheriff's investigator Luis Bolanos that would have cleared Dan Ryder of murder charges, according to Bolanos. Ryder was sentenced to several years in prison.
Daniel L. Ryder, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter.
With his new finding of innocence, Bolanos and his attorney says they're still waiting for an apology letter.
I doubt an apology letter is in the mail. Unless and until, this thing works its way through perhaps the federal court a little further, or we find out about any appeal on the finding of factual innocence.
The district attorney's office says that DA Rob Pacheco is out of the office until January 2nd and not available for comment. With Bolanos' finding of innocence, his mugshot and arrest record will soon be destroyed. Nathan Baca, KESQ News Channel 3.
Thank you, Nathan. Another cold night out there, but will we see some rain? First Alert forecaster Ginger Jeffrey.